What's up guys, Tim Queenie, and today I'm going to show you 7 content success tips for your LinkedIn journey that will help you create better content that has more resonance with your people and will attract more customers and clients for your business. Okay, listen up. The first tip is super important and a lot of people get this wrong. But this is one thing you have to understand and really implement before everything else. Otherwise, you're gonna completely fail on LinkedIn. Here's the secret. You have to create content with the focus on your customers. You don't want to think about like highlighting your product or your service and how great it is or how well it can do certain things. That's irrelevant. You have to think about there is a person, and customers are real people, and they have a problem to solve. They have many problems, in fact. They might have like 1,000 different problems, and sometimes those 1,000 problems come down maybe to 100 root causes. And you want to explain the mechanics of that, how certain root causes can create a cascade of different follow-up problems. And you want to be there, you want to be your customer's mentor, you want to educate them, you want to help them understand how something works and understand how something can be resolved. And they should know all the different resources that are there at their disposal. And you can explain how the different resources work together and how combining different resources, different techniques, and working on specific root causes can pluck out this entire tree of problems that has been growing in their garden like weed all over the place. And you want to become a person they can trust, someone who is genuinely there to help them, someone who cares more about helping them than to make money. And once they have this impression that you have the best interest of your customer in mind, then they will be much more likely to buy from you. And if you can combine this into your content strategy, you will notice how much more successful your content is going to be and how much more customer inquiries you're going to get and how much more sales you're going to generate for your business. Focus on your customers first and trust the process that by being there, supporting them and helping them grow their business, they will want to buy from you all the time. Tip number 2, less is more. That's super important. When people starting out creating content, they often get totally overwhelmed and they don't know what to do. And then when they feel overwhelmed, what do? They start talking and talking and talking, or writing and writing and writing. And they're creating this complicated, super long post or the super long video that talks about everything and nothing. But here's what's going to happen if you give customers too much. You will overwhelm them. They will not know if the content is going to be valuable for them. If the main topic they're interested in is not immediately clear in the first few seconds, they will just leave and read something else, watch something else. So what you have to do is you have to do less and shorter. You want to create shorter posts, shorter videos. That means you have to carefully think about every single word that you're speaking. You don't have the budget in terms of words to speak. You have to keep it really short. You have to really think about how to phrase your sentences so you can make your video shorter, so you can make your text shorter. And here's one big recommendation that will help you stay on track. Focus on giving one tip per post, one recommendation, one customer interview, and keep it really short and sweet. And you will notice when you're creating shorter content, but you're immediately communicating what the content is about, and you're not changing what the content is about, like after 10 seconds of talking, you're staying with the same topic throughout the entire video, throughout the entire post. You will get much better results on LinkedIn. Now, tip number 3, you have to hook your audience in. That means you have to clearly communicate the entire content of your videos within the first 5 to 10 seconds of your post. Or if you're writing something, you have to communicate the value in the first 2 to 3 sentences. If you don't do that, you will not get people to read the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth sentence. It's really important to think about it like as a line-by-line attention grabbing. The first line has to get them to stop scrolling. The second line has to make it immediately clear what they're going to get out of reading this piece of content. And the third line create curiosity, so they want to read the fourth line, and then the fourth line helps you to read the fifth line. You have to like really structure your content to keep them hooked from one line to another. And with video content, the same thing. You want to tell them what you're going to teach them. What is the main giveaway? What is the main benefit of watching the entire video? What they're going to get in that video. And if you can communicate that in the first 5 to 10 seconds, it's that much more likely that the right people are going to watch your video and are going to watch it all the way to the end. And that will help you get the algorithm on board, because the more someone watches, the more dwell time you're going to get, and the better the results going to be in the LinkedIn newsfeed algorithm. Tip number 4, make your content emotionally engaging. That means you can create something like someone is in a really bad position. Like you can use a customer story as an example, and then you can take something that customers can identify with, something that can get like stomach cramps when they're thinking about this. And like, oh my God, I remember how bad this was for me when I was in this situation that you're just describing. So you're getting them into a bad mood just for like a short second, and then you're immediately showing them that there is a solution, there is light at the end of the tunnel. And then you can take them from this downward emotion and take them all the way up to this solution. Am I creating those emotional transitions, and even like going up and down in peaks? Maybe there is like a setback along. They're starting out with a problem. They're starting on the right track. Then a setback, they're falling back down again. They're getting back onto their feet. And by having those emotional ups and downs, you are creating emotions in your reader, and they feel that much more engaged and that much more likely to read your post, to watch your video. You can use storytelling elements. You can use before and after. You can talk about setbacks. And by creating this emotionality in your content, you're getting people to watch your content for longer, which again will help you to get into LinkedIn's good books, because you're increasing dwell time on LinkedIn. Tip number 5, have a call to action at the end of every post. You don't want just to get people to view your content or to like it. You want to have a practical step that gets them one step closer to becoming a customer or a client. As an example, you could tell people about a free downloadable that they can get on your website, or you could tell them about one of your products, or you can tell them if they face a specific challenge and ask them to connect with you, to send you a message or an email, to write you an email, to pick up the phone. You can include the phone number. You can tell them where to find the phone number. Just make it super clear how people who are ready to buy, what steps can they take immediately to get in touch with you, to buy something from you, or to hire you to help them resolve their similar situation right now. Tip number 6, focus on comment engagement. It's not that important that someone likes your post. It's much more important that people comment, because then you can start a two-way conversation. When someone asks a question, try to be helpful. Give them links to additional resources. Maybe you have already talked about something someone asked in the comments. Share them the link to the previous post or the previous video where you explained exactly how to resolve their specific question. You can also start a conversation and ask question back. Like if someone asks something, you can give them like part of the answer and then ask something back. See, maybe you can qualify them. Maybe they might be at the edge of considering buying from you. So by asking questions, you can immediately self-qualify the people in the comment section and see if someone might be at the edge of wanting to work with you, and then you can take it from the comment section and transition over to private messages, email, or to having a phone conversation. Tip number 7, track your success metrics on LinkedIn. This is really important, and we're not talking about views, comments, and shares. We're talking about more important metrics that really help you grow. You can check out this video over here where I talk in detail about the best LinkedIn success metrics that you can use. But just to give you like a quick starter, I recommend focusing on business metrics, having unique tracking URLs on each of your posts so you can individually pinpoint which post has driven how much traffic to one of your lead generation forms, so you can attribute individual leads to specific LinkedIn posts. This is specifically useful if you are working on a team strategy where you want to get multiple people involved in your team and you want to create paid incentives for employees who generate leads and sales for their business. The second most important metric that I want you to focus on are process-driven metrics such as posts written per week, videos filmed per week, or content published per month. Because in the beginning especially, it's much more important that you stick and establish a process of consistently creating content and publishing it than to focus on how many likes you have generated. Creating more content automatically makes you a better content creator over time because you practice your craft of writing and filming and becoming better very naturally. It's just important to stick with it and to create content for at least like 6 to 12 months to see the best results consistently. Now, these are the 7 tips to create better content on LinkedIn. Let me know in the comments which one you like the best. And if you want to get an entire system how to create LinkedIn content from scratch, you can check out my LinkedIn Accelerator program. It teaches you exactly how to become a LinkedIn thought leader in your industry. And you can find the link in the description and in the pinned comment below. I also recommend that you download my free LinkedIn hashtag guide that teaches you how to identify specific hashtags to attract your ideal audience of potential future customers. If you want to get more videos about LinkedIn, make sure that you smash the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and hit the like button to help out the algorithm. And I'll see you soon. Bye!